Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome back to Farm Manager World. It's episode number 13. We're on chapter 4, Harvest Time. We've done, I think, the majority of what we need to do for the chapter. The big conclusion piece. We seem to be drawing ever closer to it. Right now, we're working on that soup organic, and we should have that coming on pretty soon. We have a couple of the products already that we need for it, but the pasta is still something pending. And the pasta, well, we have the eggs, but we need the wheat flour organic. The wheat flour organic, well, that's just waiting on the wheat organic. And our wheat organic is set for an order here nearby. The wheat organic is a field that just finished. The harvest is ongoing. We're on to baling, which means the sequence to make the soup should all be happening here pretty quickly. And our first completion product will produce more than 200 kilograms, so it'll be done on the first go, the first attempt. So we should see it happen here pretty quickly as far as things go. And there you go, the wheat has been transferred, and so our first production of the wheat flour organic is ongoing right now as we speak. First production done, which provides enough of the wheat flour organic that we need. I'm wondering actually if we need to probably assign that somewhere. Do we have it set for? Okay, we do. Wheat flour organic, that's in range. Ooh, the chicken egg organic. Is it requested? Not there, it's not. All right, we had to put a order in for the chicken egg organic for that warehouse. Without that, that might make this take a little bit longer. Actually, there's already chicken egg in the warehouse. I really should be getting started on this. Took a minute, but it finally has triggered. The wheat flour organic is not getting to the warehouse that Bakery 1 is a fan of. We do have orders here, but we're not getting it elsewhere. And I'm wondering if one of these other warehouses needs to have orders for it to help this along. So we're going to try get some wheat flour organic in this particular warehouse as well, just to but with that pasta organic is finally getting made. The pork organic is driving me nuts. Most of it's going bad and quick. Pasta has finished, so we do finally have, 200. 200 is all we need. But do we still have chicken meat organic? And do we have the carrots? Nothing is present in the warehouse that this one is using. Have we had our carrot harvest? I thought we already had our carrot harvest. So right now we have 15,000 organic carrots sitting idle in the logistics building. We do have an order for them to be here, but they haven't been brought. There's still 11,000 space, so it's not like we have a issue, like we have a shortage or something, but our logistics building is rather full. Looks like we're gonna have to sell something to make some space and get things moving. 21,000 wheat organic is way more than we need, so let's sell 10k of that for 30,000. And for the potatoes, we'll sell 5k of that for 18,000. The silage organic will sell 4,000. That should provide us some space. Pickles organic should be getting sold, but they're not getting transferred. Same problem with these others. I did add a second logistics building. It doesn't seem to be making that big of a difference, but I think it was maybe a space issue. Freeing that space up is starting to do the trick. The carrot organic is now showing up, but the chicken meat organic is not here. The pasta organic is not here either. And our logistics buildings are having a heck of a time trying to keep up with everything right now in a very, very, very full environment. We have 10,000 regular chicken eggs. 10,000. Just going to help things along by clearing out a few of these items. Not about the money at this point. This is really just trying to free up some space for our logistics group to get the job done. But I think what that's telling me is 2 logistics teams is probably not enough by itself. $75,000 up front, $50 a month, and adds 25,000 capacity to everything we're doing. I should probably just... Field work at least is all still getting done. Production's not rapid with only a handful of breeding locations, but it is making progress. We've got some chicken meat organic coming in the near future. Big thing is just making sure that it actually gets here. But we do have the carrots now. We do have the pasta now. So all we're waiting for on the soup is the chicken meat. So going back to the slaughterhouse, 90 chicken organic to get 450 meat. And we are set to take anything above 16 on medium coop 1, which is at 16 right now. And then 2 pigsties. So everything is coming down to this, which we have 23, but you see a lot of them are young. So what I could do, I could probably buy 2 more adults. There you go, we just saw a few more hauled away, which should get this production going again here shortly. Late August, we've definitely gotten more chickens, but it takes 90 to get the meat. It takes a lot. And with 1 pigsty, it's just really not keeping up. I am continually going in and trying to buy, but it keeps doing the whole maximum limit reached thing. So it's a little bit harder to get through it, get it done, do what we need, and with reproduction kind of filling some of the spaces. Not a lot of full-grown ones in there, but slowly but surely we are getting there. We will have a cycle complete soon. As you can see, some is getting done now. Only takes 4 pigs to get the 450. Takes a lot more chicken. See, I have so many chicken eggs going bad in this particular warehouse. And there you go. We have finally ticked over. We've gotten the chickens done. And with that, soon, we should be able to get our chicken meat organic brought in. Once we have some present, it'll immediately start the process here. Profits have been climbing. We've gained 350,000 in a short while, and our logistics guys are working just as hard as they can, as fast as they can, and they're just not getting through everything. They're not keeping up. There is so much to auto sell. There's so much to do, and they just can't seem to get through everything, and they're always near that capacity. So I think something I need to do here is add another logistics building. It's just inevitable. But the where to put it, it's right next to the old one. So that just added 25,000 capacity, but hopefully with 3 of them they're going to move things around faster to the places that need them, including still needing to have the which one is it? The chicken meat organic brought to the warehouse. The request is there, and the goods are out there. They're in the logistics building. All right, well, we finally got our chicken meat organic moved, and they are now processing the soup organic. Do I already have the soup organic set to auto sale? I do. So here very, very soon. That money's climbing fast too. 783,000 now. There is our soup organic, 400 of it, 15,000. That's not even one complete order. It was 450 for it, or 250. Whatever the case may be, that, some pickle organic as well. It's a good payday, 26,000, and with those sold, that completes that portion. Now, as I expected, meat and potatoes would be the next one and maybe the end of this process. Now it's time for the second product to complete your complement, your portfolio. Make and sell at least 200 organic ready meals from organic pork, organic potatoes, and organic pickles. Okay, second production line. And this one is, what's it even called? You got a name for it? Ready Meal Organic. All right, so we are now calling on the pork, the potatoes, and the organic pickles, which I just sold a bunch of. Meanwhile, we'll continue making that soup, selling that soup, and it definitely sells well. There's already 500 right there in the warehouse. That's still going to get transferred, but I did happen to get rid of those organic pickles. So how are we doing? There's 450 just made just now, so we'll be okay on that one. We had plenty left in the warehouse. Potato organic, pickles, pork. It's all there. And production has started. Production has started. Good. Okay, ready meal organic needs to be set to auto trade. New product coming in with the third logistics station. We're suddenly getting on top of things in a way that we weren't moments ago. They are doing a much better job of holding off, and then it's just a matter of waiting on resources to come through. We're not getting enough manure, which means we don't have enough cows. Grass expiring, that's okay. Are we using liquid manure? We have it. Not enough space. That uses both. Okay. It's full. We need more manure storage. While we've been distracted, the fields have been very busy, very active, and see a lot's getting done there. Cabbage getting sprayed. These fields just waiting on people to work them. We produced the organic meals. They're in the logistics. They are in the logistics system. And like I said, that logistics system is cleaned up massively from where it was, and there we go. Now it's sold. Production infrastructure is ready. Stabilize your budget and achieve a monthly income of 100,000 selling manufactured products, and 1,000 liters of cow's milk should help you do that. So we just need to make 100,000 and sell some milk. That's gonna be pretty dang easy. We seem to be way above that mark. Ooh, they want organic cow's milk sold? We've not been doing organic. So we have got to transfer cows to the organic set. So, okay. There's our set. I know we have organic grass. We have organic sorghum. I think we definitely have organic silage. We now have organic corn. I don't know if we have organic soy. We do have soy organic. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a pretty easy transition. So to do this one, we just need to sell it all, 16K. And then we will buy new. For slightly less. And if we're going to switch this out, we might as well switch this out. So we're going to do both. All right, so we've sold our cows, and we are going organic. Speaking of pigs, both pens are organic. Now, both cow sheds are organic. Chicken is organic. Small ostrich farm is organic. This one is still regular. That one is still regular. And this one is organic. So we're down to really just 2. And aren't these the... supposed to be the chickens? Yeah, they're the meat breed. Curious why we're not... Maybe because I'm taking the wrong ones? Can we... take the meat ones? Yeah, instead of 90, it only takes 45 to get the same amount of meat. We were using the wrong ones. We don't want to be taking these ones. They'll grow up. They'll be fine. Those are the egg-laying ones. We're now switching over here. So this group needs to get switched over. And this group needs to get switched over. They are the last 2 non-organic animal pens. So I'm switching this one from egg layers to the meat breeds. So we have double meat breeds here. This one I'll keep on as a medium coop. We'll keep this one on laying hens. And that will make our entire animal industry organic, all of it. 100 cows milk will come soon enough, but what we're not prepared for is the auto trade, and we need to change this to the cow's milk organic. Cows are starting to produce that milk that we need. And we're approaching $1 million. Now it's just a matter of it getting sold. As you can see, we're getting close to 300 milk on what? Daily basis? Yeah. Daily basis, we're getting about 300. So 4 days will be enough to get us over the 1,000 mark. Then it's just a matter of the logistics group taking care of it. 100. 200 to go. And there's confirmation that we have it. Now it's just a matter of the logistics dealing with it. Speaking of dealing with, we have $1 million once again. So where we had, gosh, 2 million, was it? There we go. It's done. It is done. And oh, whoa, something's coming up with choices. A group of well-known investors has announced a competition for agricultural enterprise of the year with very attractive prizes. You can increase your odds of winning by expanding into a game farming business, or you could apply right now. Which would you prefer? So we can raise game or apply now. Be nice to kind of just move on, right? But this is how they're saying that it's going to increase our odds. We've got to do it. So we're going to raise game. Complete the game breeding training course. And then we need deer and boar. There we go. Game breeding. 18,000. 5 days. We're going to need deer and boar. Obviously, this is going to go into this area out here. All right, for the boar, we need another medium pigsty. So we're going to go ahead and get that in now. For the deer, it's the cow shed, it looks like. Training's done. We're going to need workers. We need 2. And let's see, 2. So I need 4 more workers. We have room for 4 there. Both of those houses are full. So these are animal handlers, of which we can get 2 right now. We're going to go organic, as that is our go-to these days. We have feed is not a problem for any of them. I've got all 4 staff hired. The one thing I did do, though, was I neglected to notice that they wanted 10 adult boars. I only bought 6. I bought the rest as young boar. So we're going to have to wait for a few of them to grow up, or I could just turn around and sell them. And then they want 4 adult deer. This time I got that one right with 4. Hey. Because they're organic? Oh, they want non-organic. They want non-organic. Alright. Have it your way. What we need now is another house, because I used up all the space we had there. And then I need and that means we need 4 more employees. 2 additional got the job done. Instead of switching those back and selling them and dealing with that growth, right? We have the money. We might as well make money. The more we have, the more money we make. And now that we have that damn near unlimited number of employees that we can have, makes perfect sense. But speaking of, I still need 1 more. Is there somebody now? Yes, there is. Excellent. There. Okay, that takes care of both. I guess I'll leave them as non-organic for the time being. But here's what they want. They want boar meat. They want venison. 340,000. This is exactly what got us in trouble with the finances before, but we're back at it. Right back down to just over 500,000. It's December, folks. It is December already. Wow, time has flown. We've got a lot of winterized fields. A lot of winterized fields that are done for the year. We have cabbage. Cabbage ready to go. By the way, did I put a pump on all of these fields? What I haven't done is gotten the pH done across the board. We've done pH for at least a couple, or at least 1 field down here we've done. Do I have these all set correctly to the right fertilizer? I do. Let's hope they get that harvested in time. Let's see. House is not full. We need 2 production workers. Second slaughterhouse. 2 workers. Add a production line. 68,000 for that one. And what do we need? Boar and venison. Now, I guess we're going to take the regular boar and venison. Yes, they don't want organic. Alright, for this one, training is done. We have the slaughterhouse. We have the double production line. We have the production line set up. They want it on the regular, not the organics. So everything's set up now except the auto trade. So the boar meat and the venison need to get set for auto trade. And then looks like we're going to be ready to go. In both cases, it's just a matter of getting it sold. From the looks of things, it's going to take a little bit until I get to that. For one thing, I didn't buy just the oldies. It is going to take a little bit for these guys to grow up, but you can see it's really not taking long at all. And we enter winter season with the cabbage still bearing fruit and not attended to. That is a huge payday. Meaning, apparently I still don't have enough field hands. We have room for some more. Let's find some field hands. Will 1 more make the difference? I'll go with probably not. They started harvesting. Somebody started harvesting. There's a few employees there. It's laughable, but 1 apparently made the difference. Now there's more. More on this side. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about 7 working the field. Yeah, 7 plus tractor, trailer, driver. Both the boar and the deer have already started the slaughter process. And in terms of selling 100, each of them, all we need to do is finish the cycle once. It'll be enough. Wondering if anything's getting a little overdone, like straw organic and straw. We aren't selling either. Already mid-January, waiting on the next round of boar and venison to grow up to then harvest the next group, right? It's a cycle. With that next group, I think we might we should just about make it, right? We'll have enough boar to complete that process. We should have exactly enough deer to complete that process. From that, that'll get sold. At the rate of how they age up, it really doesn't take too long. So it'll happen. It'll happen in a decent amount of time. Meanwhile, the cabbage is very much still just in that process of being harvested. We're not even halfway done yet. Last somehow grass harvest, I have no idea how that didn't get done or how it stayed. But the cabbage is about to, cash in big time for us. Speaking of cashing in, we were at 500,000 moments ago, so I think we are already starting to cash in on that cabbage as we're up to 820k right now. And this boar and venison thing should be done fairly soon. And if it's only one additional step, that'll put us in position for the eventual outcome here shortly for whatever this competition thing they're talking about. Mostly this is you've used up what there is. Building warehouse number 8. We're getting less of this. 3 pork organic. Okay. We're starting to lose less. There's a period of time there where we're losing a lot. There you go. There's that next wave. The deer are in. The boar are in. Another deer. And that should go. No, one more deer. 7/8 of the way. There's the boar. We are done with the boar. We have no orders for it anywhere, no demand for it anywhere. It should go straight into the logistics and straight to being sold. And there you go. There's the boar meat done. One more deer. And they will, there you go. They just aged up. And that is the deer complete. Now it's just a matter of it going through the logistics and getting sold. And here, before hitting February, this should be done. We'll see what's next in the campaign. But we are getting awfully close to the final part of the chapter. Now, the last version of the game, I think they come out with a new one every about 3 years, I think is their cycle. The last version of the game had one campaign only, but it was 5 chapters. So if this is following that pattern, there's 2 campaigns, there's a third one predicted. And there you go. There's the changeover to what? Boar meat organic and venison meat organic. Improve meat production to meet organic standards, and you're ready to take part in the competition. Produce and sell 500 of each. Well, we can already change this over because we already have what we need for that one. We just have to make sure that this gets set. Meanwhile, we need to switch these 2 over to the organic, which is what I wanted in the first place. So manage, sell all, buy, and let's just go ahead and start with the old ones. Get us a head start on this process. But there's the switch over, and now we're back to fully organic for the animals, which was something we had just accomplished. This also very soon should start showing me both. The deer are now organic. Now the other 2 buildings are available. So they've taken us from regular, just like that, to we'll pull above 4. And with that, that's going to make this process go much faster. And this is a process that seems to be going pretty quick. But unlike the last one where they only needed us to sell the first 100 or 200, this time they want 500, which is 2 orders. That will take a little bit longer. But with double production for both, it's going to be pretty easy. Cabbage, still not quite done. All the other fields are done for the year. And there you go, we're already selling that first round. Whoa, Potato organic, 15,000. We do not want to lose that. 60,000 cabbage organic waiting in the logistics hub. Meanwhile, pretty dang organized otherwise. I cut down a lot of the extra amounts, and you can see that cabbage organic is ticking in fast, and we're about to earn a big old payday. We just jumped back to over $1 million, and that cabbage organic, a lot of that's going to sell. Not much of that's going to get moved to other locations. It's February, but you're harvesting black currant. We had one field that was ready to harvest all that time because of the cabbage organic and didn't get harvested. We should have lost that field. I mean, at least, that particular harvest. 1.2 million and counting. More cabbage organic is filtering in. But yes, with 3 of them at least, the logistics is finally going the way we want and need it to, and the finances are recovering rather quickly. We have spent virtually every penny we had this episode for, the extra slaughterhouse, this, that, the other thing, right? All the new stuff that we built, spent every virtual penny that we had. But we have earned roughly 1.5 million in the months since the middle of July. Pretty healthy balance. That is a quite healthy balance. And actually, no, the thing was, we were at 300,000. We've spent $1 million, I'd say, 700,000. So we've actually earned, as we're sitting on 1.6 now, I'd say we've earned probably 2 million since July. Entering March now, and both the venison and the meat organic are at that 450 mark. That first one is done. We're just waiting on that second one to finish up. And for all I know, the deer, the venison might have just cleared anyway with where it's at on the mark. But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay pretty quick. It's not going to take them too long to get through these particular orders. Deer one's a little bit harder, right? A pen has 16 boar in it, where it takes 10 for the production cycle, where the deer, they have 8 in their shed. So we have 16 overall, yes, but we have 32 overall. So 10 of 32 versus 8 of 16. Right, we're using half versus not even quite a third. But the boar organic has finished another round. I think the boar organic will ultimately go faster long term, but I don't care. Don't care long term. All I care about is finishing this job here and now, and that boar one should take over and be done momentarily. Meanwhile, the deer, wow, nice, good on them. 7 of 8. They need one more. They need just one more. So check it on. Where is one more? Well, there's 6 and there's 4 adults already. So the boar is done, and the venison, you could easily see a couple of them get hauled away. Or no, I guess it's above 4 adults when they pull one. So you're currently at 4 adults. It's going to be a little while before that next one becomes an adult. Meanwhile, over here, hard to tell this one and where exactly they're at, but they do seem to be a bit further along than any of those 3. There's that next. Nope, we did it. We did it. Okay, 50 decorations, but whatever is to come, there's still going to be some sort of final thing to do. So that final thing to do will have to come in the next one, but it does sound like we are right at the end of the chapter. If it's like the campaigns in the last one, there's still another whole chapter to come before we're done with the Europe campaign. I do find it a little bit funny that the meat and potatoes, which is a very American cuisine, not necessarily a European one, but I suppose it depends on what part of Europe you're talking about, but wasn't terribly fitting for the campaign. But never mind, semantics. Very small thing. But we are coming up on spring. Days away. We have made a lot of money here this winter. Our next task is obvious, and we'll get in and we'll do that, and we have the money for it. We have the money for whatever's next as well. We've brought in that really healthy income here that last little bit. So we are ready for what is next and can kind of get right on with it. And with spring right around the corner, whatever they're throwing at us next, I feel suitably prepared. That's going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.